So they said to me, they said, Errol, do you like bikes? I said, yes, very much like bikes. Then they said, but Errol, do you like adventure bikes? And I thought for a minute, yes, I definitely like adventure bikes. That's definitely a part of me definitely, sort of. They said, what you need to do, get yourself to Ragley Hall. And there's a big festival called the ABR Festival. I thought, ABR Festival? Never heard of it. What's that stand for? The Adventure Bike Rider. Well, I thought that sounds a bit like me as well. They said, get yourself down there. This show is absolutely huge. Everybody's there. It's the place to be, etc., etc. So I'm on day 2, and they weren't wrong. It's bloody huge, and there's loads here. I cannot show you every corner. It's way too big, but I'm going to show you as much as I can. Apart from the bit where I get on a motorbike and I go on the off-road courses, because I didn't bring my bike and I forgot to book tickets for that, so apologies. Should we get on with the show? I think we should. Let's do it. Come on in.
Now this definitely was possibly one of the largest shows I've ever been to. Motorbikes everywhere. You really got to watch when you cross the road. They're just all over the place. Loads of exhibitors there for the big names as well, like BMW, Ducati and Honda. And of course the best bit is you can get to try them out and sit on all those bikes to see how they suit you. Additionally, lots of small exhibitors were there as well. So much stuff, it was unbelievable. Now if you do want to do a test ride on any of the bikes, I do recommend you get up early each morning, because you often get quite long queues like this trying to book up, and they do book out fast, but you can try again the following day as well. Oh no, I thought, he almost dropped it then. I was getting a bit worried for him, but he's okay. Good recovery. And here they go.
I've just found us a whole new field I didn't know existed. Sort of training ground. So we've got KTM behind me there, and a few others here. Ducati, Honda, a few companies I don't recognise, but you can come here and try out your skills. That's pretty cool. If only I'd known, I should have brought my gear.
Now here is a map of the whole event, but it doesn't actually show you all the camping grounds. That's like 4 or 5 times as big. I've got a little bit of aerial footage for you here to look at. Look at that. It's absolutely huge. I tell you what, it's just as much fun walking around all the camping ground, looking at all the different bikes and variations there are. But of course, you don't have to bring your ground tent or a camper van or even a motorhome. They do in fact have bell tents that you can rent out for a little bit of luxury. And of course, don't forget, there are absolutely loads of portaloos. And of course, throughout the whole weekend, there was a whole range of different stages, some for music, some for master classes, and for the travellers tent as well. Something for everybody. And on the menu that you got when you turned up, it had a list of all the times, all the places, all the people, as well as the balls that were dotted around the site as well. So definitely something for everyone.
Tell you what, this show is so big. It's kind of too big. That's why you need the full 3 days, I think, to really appreciate it. Now, I've done 2 days, and it's just like sensory overload. So many bikes. Now, I've been all kinds of shows, but it's just, there's movement everywhere all the time. It kind of fries your brain a little bit. You need to take a breather. I don't think I've actually been to a show quite as impressive as this, so don't worry, I'm not being sponsored for this. It'd be nice if I was. But God, yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I've kind of gone off piste a little bit. I was just had a quick look around the house, and I don't know where I am. I can see lots of tents though, lots of tents down there, so I'm definitely heading in the right direction. It's kind of a smaller version of Glastonbury. If I can say that right. It's kind of a smaller version of Glastonbury, if you like, but on bikes. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to come here on your bike. There's loads of people that come in their camper vans and motorhomes just to enjoy the day and take a look, a bit like me really. you think this is just about big adventure bikes, well, you couldn't be further from the truth. Yeah, there's loads of them, but look at that. We've got a real mix from classics to small bikes, to little ones like this. Like I say, absolutely all kinds. So don't think it's not for you because maybe you haven't got a big bike, but you don't need that. Just turn up, come along, it's great.
Now, of course, no festival would be complete without a big music stage and lots of bands. And don't worry, that's coming up in a minute, along with a bit of late night raving as well to show. But before then, I want to do a few minutes of a bit of funky music and to show you the bikes that were on display. And no good festival is complete without nighttime entertainment, so there's plenty of places to eat, plenty of bars. There's the big main stage and lots of other little stages in the various tents having various entertainment from what we've got here, some sort of Brazilian dancers, and we had some violinists as well. A few other bits and pieces. This was great. Some sort of Swedish hut, very hot, tea, a bit of a jamboree going on. I love that very much. Going to spend more time there next year, maybe get a cup of tea as well. Then it was off to the main stage for some U2, I think, not the real U2, no.
Well, it's about 9:30, almost. We got a bit of smooth music going on in the background and the actual show is still going on right out there. Now, I'm having a bit of a coffee break because at 10 o'clock tonight in one of the tents, apparently a bit of a disco come sort of DJ, I consider a DJ set, that's what you kids call it, isn't it? And well, I'm going to go along. I'm going to film some of it. I'm going to have a bit of a dance. Mostly because I've had a few beers. I try not to embarrass myself. Do you want to see some of it? All right, it's coming up right now.
Well, as my late granddad always used to say, you're never too old for a rave, and I would second that, even though I don't think I've ever been to a rave in my life. But hey, who cares? Anyway, look, outside Ragley Hall, lots of really nice bikes. That one I recognise from Long Way Round. God, it looks so much older now than I remember seeing it on TV. Lots of other really cute, lovely bikes there. Yeah, anyway, I do waffle, don't I? And if you have enjoyed this content, which a bit surprising, but you never know, I'd be really grateful if you could press that subscribe button. I've got to get those numbers up, got kids to feed. Until then, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching, I genuinely do appreciate it. Thanks for now, bye bye.